come back with a new one. There's a slight difference though. This one you can kind of see the 2 diodes in there. This one has 2, but if you can see the back one is like on an angle. Plugs right in. One thing I can say is that for an aftermarket company, they actually put their logo on there and the part number. So hopefully if they made enough money in the company to actually do something like that, it's a decent part. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the big scanner that I have and clear the code, and hopefully my problem goes away. But I do think it's the throttle body. Yep, right there. Yeah, it's an electronic throttle body. I just don't think it's doing justice, but only one way to find out, because there's only 2 possibilities for parts to be replaced. Otherwise I gotta go into wiring, and I really don't want to go into wiring. So here we go. Alright, these are the 2 codes that have come up. 121 and 506, idle speed, low, and throttle position sensor performance. So throttle position sensor is actually built into the throttle body, unfortunately. But mileage right now is 201,920. Seems to be running okay as long as I don't hit the gas like extremely hard, like try to floor it and get in front of somebody or something like that. It just doesn't, it'll go into that idle limp mode kind of thing, and then yeah, it's all bad then. So I am again thinking that the mass airflow sensor is probably not it, but got it replaced, getting ready to erase the codes now. There is no other fault, well, at least in the transmission there is no fault, so I'll go ahead and erase that. Read codes to verify. No fault. Okay, so it was erased. And the next step would be to actually start this and see if it will idle funky or like it's supposed to. Just fine. It goes down and then it'll either bumble a little bit. But it, okay, so that took a little bit longer than usual. Of course, that rattling is coming from this door somewhere, which I have to go in there because the left side power window only sometimes works. And the glass, this is about as low as I can take it down before, because there's something wrong with the track or something like that, the guy said. But I gotta go in there for the track. I have to go in there for the door lock. But it seems to be idling like really well and above where it usually idled, because it was literally idling. Even cold start, it would drop to 650, 550 RPMs. So it's already seeming to be running a little bit differently, which hopefully that's for the better. So I'm gonna take this around the block, see how it does, and I'll let you guys know. Well, I had to stop had some weird Hicks discount beverage. Wow. So yeah, made it down the road and it was doing great until next thing you know it wasn't, and it went into reduced power mode. So I pulled over and, you know, erased the code, and it's running better, because it gets super bumbly and jumpy and everything else. So yeah, wonderful. So yeah, like I was thinking, the mass airflow sensor was not the complete issue going on with this, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can make it back to the house. Well, I made it back, and like always, it's fine to drive as long as you don't stomp it everywhere. It is shifting a heck of a lot smoother though, I will say that much. Like it really is shifting a lot smoother. I am gonna go back in and go order another part for this, which I'm probably gonna have to just suck it up and go ahead and get the throttle body for this one. And well, I still have that on order, which should be here very, very, very shortly for the Honda. So yeah, and I still have this one here that needs to be kind of banged out on the floor, seeing how Shark kind of screwed up my exhaust a little bit to where it's just hitting the floor. So regardless, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. That really does help the channel out, and I'll be able to give back and do a lot of things with you guys. But thank you for watching again, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.